Hello. Hi. Here's your doggy noses. Doggy noses. I love doggies. I love doggies. Doggies are the cutest. Especially a Great Pyrenees dog that looks after your flock. Yeah. She has double dew claws. Let's check your feet out, kid. Let's show these people. Your dew claws even have pads on them. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, huh? Double dew claws. So it gives them speed, gives them the ability to turn corners sharply as they're making sure their animals are protected. Yeah. Okay, let's talk. Why we got into this? We got into this for sustainability, so we can feed our family and know where our food came from. Everything we have might not be perfect and up to standard, but everything we have will feed us and take care of us for a long time. Look at this. For all you all that are out there that think you have to have lots of land to grow your crops, this is a little tight. I actually need another planter at least for that, which I'm gonna build, but I just need time. This right here, strawberries, bell peppers, eggplant, basil, right there, tomatoes. This amount of tomatoes right here, there used to be jalapenos and serranos right there, but this amount of tomatoes will feed my family once they start blooming. Feed us plenty. If nothing else, it'll cut down on our bill, our grocery bill, okay? So y'all that live in little backyards, little cities with little backyards, take half the size of this big huge backyard. I got a big backyard, okay? Take half that size, say this corner here, okay? So you got a 30 by 30 corner, all right? It's full of landmines from the dogs. But you take it and you run some planters along the edge. And then you run your row of planters along the edge. Then you build you something around it to protect it, to keep your animals out of it. One goat is allowed in the city. One goat in most cities. Check your ordinances. Get you one goat, borrow somebody's buck. Get your goat pregnant, let her have a kid. You can sell the kid, you can eat the kid. Just one goat. And then you turn around and you start milking that goat. And you got butter, milk, and cheese. Okay? And you got your vegetables growing. Get you some hens. Get you a little chicken coop. Get you 6 hens. Once they start laying, it's going to be 7 months to 8 months before they start laying. All right, if you get them at Tractor Supply or Rural King or anywhere like that. And then it'll be irregular. But then for 2 years, you're going to have solid egg production, almost one every day, almost. And then your eggs, then you'll have eggs, you'll have milk, you'll have cheese, you'll have tomatoes, you'll have bell peppers, you'll have basil, eggplant, whatever you want to plant. Then also you can plant, think about it this way, if you have a little bit of carpentry skills and a lot of YouTube, you can build way better than this, but you can build levels. And all you got to do is water them and get you a little step ladder and be able to step up there and check them. Build you levels that are able to support the weight of the dirt. Okay, look, we already got strawberries. We planted these a week ago, I think. We got strawberries right there. I mean, we got possibly 2 pregnant goats right now. So our milk production is going to start happening. Our cheese production is going to start happening. We'll use one for milk and the other will turn into butter and cheese. And we'll probably have more than we can use. We got eggs. We got eggs for days right now. We're getting 10 a day. And we're going to be getting 16 once they all start laying. So you don't have to have a lot of land. You just have to write down your operation, plan it out on your ground. I got a friend, he said he grew up on a half-acre farm. What is a farm? There's what your farm is. What is a homestead? That's what a homestead is. So you look at it and you say, well, I don't have buildings and I don't have crops and stuff. I have crops. I have buildings. Even my RV, that's a storage shed for hay. You use what you got. You might not have everything. You might not have a big country thing. You might not need a wheelbarrow to haul stuff from here all the way to the back behind them trees. You might not need all of that. But what do you have that you can use, that you can start feeding yourself with good stuff? Rabbits. Rabbits don't take up much room. It's a 10 by 10 square, a 10 by 10 area you can use and have a rabbit colony. Within a month, a small litter is considered 4 rabbits. 4 rabbits. You move them into their colony after they're weaned, you breed again, you breed again. So say you're getting 6 rabbits per doe you've got, and you say you got 2 doe, because you got a 10 by 10 pen and 1 buck. And then you're separating them as they grow. So keep them from more overbreeding. Guess what? You're eating rabbit multiple times a month. That's cutting down on your meat bill. You got chickens, they're cutting down on your breakfast bill. You got all these tomatoes and everything else that are cutting down on your other bills, on your grocery bill. Your grocery bill, yeah, you got a feed bill. You got to feed everything. But in the end, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, not much, but a little bit cheaper. And you'll know what you're putting into your body. That's the biggest thing. You don't need 3 acres. We haven't even used it, and we're almost becoming fully sufficient. We haven't even used it all. We tied it off. The goats don't even go back there. We don't have to buy hay anymore because we opened up all that land. The goats are going to go get their food. They're going to go forage. All this out here used to be like that right there. All that privet stuff. All that open area. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt here. That was there before. There was no grass growing. Actually, there's more grass growing now than there was. But all the grass you see out there is because the goats chewed down all those vines. They ate it all. So just think outside like that. I mean, I talked to Tony Skiffington. He said he was thinking about getting some land and all that. Work with what you got, Tony. Work with it. You all got this. The Skiffingtons, Tony's family hangs out and likes to watch the video. So hi guys, I see you in there. Yeah. But work with what you got. Start planting some little planters. All you need, some little planters, and just start working it. You don't need something even this big. If you were to plant these pots, this keeps cats out, by the way, those stones. If you plant these pots, those pots right there can feed you all. For at least reduce the amount of stuff you have. I mean, look at all this. There's so many things that you can do as people. If you're creative and you think through it, it's going to take some work. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take some expense. But a lot of this, I dug through a construction dumpster around a brand new house that was being built to get some of the wood on the inside. All this outside wood and all the external bracing you see is pallets that I cut up. Cost me a saw blade, This is really crude, but look, it works. What's wrong with it? Nothing. It works. It's great. It's amazing. Look at my pigsty. Look at my goat house. Most expensive thing about all of this is this right here. $22 a sheet. Just put some pallets together. Ran some wood that I had. I had to pay for that wood right there. But you can do things and find wood from other pallets that I still have. Like I didn't have to use that wood. I could have broke down more pallets and used it. But I didn't feel like it. There's old Bubba. It's old Bubba the goat. What's up, buddy? Well, come here. We'll see if he comes to us. He's the one hooking the girls up with babies. Bubba. Come here, buddy. He's mad at me. I didn't give him grain today because I want him to eat out there. So he's not coming. Usually comes running up to me. Look at that little rabbit enclosure. Just threw some stuff in there. Nothing expensive. Just, I mean, I think it paid 20 bucks for all the feed we got for those rabbits. And that's gonna last these rabbits over a month. You know, I go through, because I shop around. You go to big box stores, you're gonna pay for big box prices. But I shop around and I buy my stuff from an organic farmer. He does everything. But a 50-pound bag of pig feed's $8. It costs me $32 a month because that pig goes through 200 pounds of feed a month right now. She's gonna go through more here soon. Bigger she gets, closer to butcher time she gets to. But it costs me $32 a month to make sure in the future I have my own pork. Everything's an investment. If you invest together as a family, things will get better. All of this right here, there's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of fussing, a lot of irritation that went into all of this. My compost pile over there, it's gonna save me money next year, because guess what? I'm gonna have nice black dirt. I'm getting ready to start another compost pile once May comes around, because that'll be a year old, and I'll just continue turning that. The chickens turn it, the pig turns it, and the goats play in it. They turn it too. All of them turn it. So you don't have to go out and get a big old pitchfork and turn it. The goats do it. It's great. I mean, these buckets right here, you don't have to have these fancy buckets, and they're not that expensive anyway. So it just gets you some mutt goats. They ain't got to be nothing fancy like these goats right here. And I think she's Spanish. I think she's a purebred Spanish goat, but I don't know. There's Bubba. He's a purebred, but he doesn't have to be purebreds. He's polled. He's a sweet boy. And watch out, those beards are usually nasty. But most of the goats that I have are mutts that I bought from an auction for real cheap. You know, those rabbits are chinchilla rabbits. They're giant chinchilla rabbits, so they're more expensive than what you would normally pay for a normal meat rabbit, but you don't need that. You don't need the giant chinchillas. We chose heritage breeds because we like to bring those breeds that are dying back, and that's what we're trying to do when we can. I mean, right there, she's gonna make us milk and cheese. She cost 70 bucks. She was 70 because she was bigger. Some of the other ones cost us 40 bucks and 50 bucks. I think the most I ever spent for a goat is 70 bucks, and that was on her. Tyler bought her. He wanted her real bad. So Tyler paid for her. Paid 70 bucks for her. But there's chicken jumping out. She just laid us an egg right there. I mean, chickens everywhere. A little slop pen for the pig. She dug that out, and we fill it up every day because she likes it. She has fun. She's out running around in the woods, eating roots, stuff. So, having a good time. But nothing's perfect. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. It's going to be, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of hard work. And you'll fight and fuss with getting all this together, but in the end, it brings you closer as a family. I mean, you're happier. So, like, when we go out and work, the kids get excited. They act all upset about it. But there's little Bubba. He's trying to get in the rabbit pen. They got alfalfa, and they got fresh hay. You got a whole bin of fresh hay over in the hay feeder, the pallet hay feeder. So, you got a whole bunch of that over in the hay feeder. And he's over there trying to get into the rabbits. Goats are silly creatures. Okay, this pallet hay feeder right here is made from pallets. A couple screws is all it cost us. So, I mean, see, a couple screws is all that cost us. And the goats eat from it. They waste a lot. But if that's all you got, shop around for your hay. Some places, big box stores cost $8 a bale. A farmer will sell them to you for half that, literally half that. So, found the pig. She's in the coop. Hi, Miss Piggy. I thought you were out eating roots, and you weren't. Look at that. Walls lined with pallets. This originally was nothing but pallets. We built some wood on it. some wood that I bought to frame the fences out. Now our fences aren't framed out, but our animals have a place to stay. They have a door. The chickens now have a door. It's very crude and rudimentary. All this wood I dug out of construction bins. I didn't buy this wood. This right here, and this is pallet wood. This right here, I dug out of construction bins. Every bit of this right here that I dug, and look, it looks good. Like if you lift this up, it looks like they got little hardwood floors in there. That's pallet wood right there. This is wood that I bought for the original chicken coop that I was trying to build. It is exterior wood, so it costs a little bit more. It's 20 bucks for the whole sheet. But then so I'm just reusing wood that I've already paid for. This is all wood that I pulled. Well, there's Goldie Hen. She's laying us an egg. So, but all of this. These roosts, these are literally roosts that needs to be cleaned. Anyway, it always needs to be cleaned. They're literally, I pulled these out of a construction bin. All of them. Went digging through them. Just pulled the truck up, started digging them out. They don't care. It costs those guys a lot of money to dump these construction bins. So if you come in and take off some of it off their hands, they'll be happy. Here's the original coop, or the original nesting box. Chickens still like it. They still lay in it. Here's the coop. We paid a lot of money for this stupid coop. We don't like it. It's cheap. It's garbage. Like all the wood, it's like balsa wood or some garbage pine or something. We have it ready just in case we get babies for some reason. But it's just, you can do so much better on your own and make it so much stronger. Those work in a pinch, and that's what they're for. But here's their ladder. Here's their ladder. This pallet. That's their ladder in and out. Nothing fancy. Most expensive part of this entire thing was the tin and all that exterior wood that we put up. And we didn't need to put that up. We could have found other ways to do it. There's other ways. And this stuff's heavy. It's just super heavy. It's 2 by 6. But it was free. So I just ran some extra braces, closed up some gaps, left some ventilation areas for it. That way it can ventilate. Chicken coop's got to ventilate. So, and then, I mean, am I going to have to come through and replace some of that soon? Yeah, probably. But when I got more money and I'm doing better and life is looking better, then it'll be easier to replace things. So, Miss Piggy found out we filled up her pool. But all this was piled in wood. This originally was some coop that the kids tried to build out of pallets and having fun. It didn't work out, so we tore it down and we repurposed all the wood. We still have fun. So, I mean, here's our rabbit homes. Here's a bucket that we tried to put little feeders on the bottom of them for the chickens. Didn't work. So we got a bucket with 4 holes in the bottom of it. What did it turn into? Hey, Mr. Buddy, what are you doing? Look at that big old rabbit. He's gonna produce big old babies. There's another rabbit in there. He's having a hard time focusing through the fence. And there's a little guy. That's from the Hyler family, Homestead. He's a good boy. He's pretty. These other guys, they got some ear mites we got to clean up. But we're gonna fix it. It'll be all right. But you just make stuff. I mean, those cinder blocks are, I think $1 a piece is what I paid for them. And you can get them at most construction sites for free when they're cleaning up and cleaning them out and stuff. Just go talk to people. Say, hey, I'm trying to do this at home. How do I do this? Look, this is just goat fence right here. I took some chicken wire that I had used in the past, ran it on the base, and put the fence in place. Wrapped it together. Wrapped it around itself. Ran some T-post clips around the T-post. T-posts are $3 a piece, $3.50, maybe $4, depending on the height. Obviously, I have varying heights. No big deal. I don't care. If you want to come over and critique it, then come over and critique it. I don't care. But I'm going to have meat rabbits soon. I'm going to be able to eat them. Look at what you've got. Use what you've got. I bought a lot, but you don't need to. Ain't that right, Bubba? That's the hardest part. Cleaning up stuff all the time. She's taking a dust bath. It almost looks like she's dead. That's Elvis. But I learned how to do that fence by watching YouTube. Saved myself a ton of money doing it ourselves. A ton of money. People will come out and they'll fence for you, but it's expensive. And I messed it up. It ain't right. It ain't perfect, but it's what it is. Hello. How you doing? Feel better now that you showered?
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. That dog needs to be out here. If we put her out here, she just goes right back through this fence. A couple more weeks, she'll be too big. And she'll be stuck out there for good, taking care of animals like she's supposed to. And we'll let her come visit every once in a while, as opposed to her visiting her animals once in a while. Freya dog. Yes, it's true. All right, let's go see if we're ready to eat.